Fellas, we gotta talk. A lot of men seem to think that Donald Trump is some kind of tough guy. He's not. I mean, look at him. He wears more makeup than Dolly Parton. He whines like a baby. The guy's afraid of birds. Donald Trump had his daddy pay a doctor to say his Will feet hurt so he could dodge the draft. Look at that gut. It's like a garbage bag full of buttermilk.
The clip shows a strong moment where Dave Bautista breaks down the image of Donald Trump's toughness in a short time. He is not a comedian or talk show host, but a former wrestler actor who chose to speak on his own terms. His life experience shaped ideas about real strength and leadership. He believes toughness is not about shouting or humiliating others, but quiet confidence and respect. To him, Donald Trump represents a different idea of power based on image and dominance. Raised by a lesbian mother in Washington, D.C., he learned that courage means facing silence and moving forward.
Turned out to be an extreme homophobe. And so I had a huge issue with it. It's a personal issue with me. My mom's a lesbian, and I just can no longer call him a friend.
The clip is about a tattoo cover-up, but it reflects a deeper principle in the life of Dave Bautista. Years ago, he spoke about a former colleague who made public anti-LGBTQ+ comments, someone he once trained with and respected. Instead of arguing or responding online, he chose action and removed that person's logo from his body. For him, it was a personal stand, not a performance, and it came with a real cost. At the same time, while Bautista showed support for LGBTQ+ people, Donald Trump was appearing at political rallies doing something very different in tone and message.
All they can talk about is abortion. That's all they talk about. And it really no longer pertains because we've done something on abortion that nobody thought was possible. And I give those 3 brilliant, if you think about it, and it's 6, but the 3 that we put in, but 6 brilliant justices of the United States Supreme Court, a tremendous hand for their intelligence, but also for their courage. It took a lot of courage.
He was applauding the end of Roe versus Wade, praising it, taking credit, and calling it courage. When Dave Bautista heard this, he had a clear and strong reaction.
How important is it that men that look like you get a lot louder for women?
I don't think it has anything to do with men that look like me. I think every fucking man needs to be louder about the rights of women.
Dave Bautista speaks clearly without hesitation. He believes his message applies to every man, not just certain groups or social classes. In 2024, many people expected to hear strong and honest opinions from well-known figures, especially someone physically powerful and respected. Bautista fits that image as a 6 feet 4 inches, 290-pound former professional wrestler turned Hollywood actor who has experienced real pain and discipline. Looking directly into the camera, he said that Donald Trump is not what people think he is. He explained that true toughness is not just a performance, and he believes he can clearly tell the difference between real strength and acting.
Donald Trump had his daddy pay a doctor to say his Will feet hurt so he could dodge the draft. Look at that gut. It's like a garbage bag full of buttermilk. He sells imaginary baseball cards pretending to be a cowboy fireman. The guy's barely strong enough to hold an umbrella. I mean, look how he drinks water. Like a little pink chickadee.
The comment about draft dodging is not meant as a joke, but as a real fact delivered through a comedic style. The idea is that the humor fades, but the truth behind it remains clear. Dave Bautista carefully uses examples like fireman baseball cards, umbrellas, and water bottles to point out moments where Donald Trump appeared strong in public, but the reality looked different in video clips. Bautista is not inventing stories. He is highlighting things that already happened. He refuses to ignore them. The dance joke becomes important because it shows this is more than just a simple roast or light criticism.
You know that little dance he does? He looks like he's jacking off a pair of giraffes.
The crowd reacts loudly, but Bautista does not enjoy the moment. He quickly shifts into a more serious and stronger point.
He's moody, he pouts, he throws tantrums.
No, get those lights off!
He acts like a 5-year-old behind the wheel of a truck. He bends over for Putin. He's cattier on social media than a middle school bean girl. The guy needs help walking downhill.
The sequence is not random. Dave Bautista uses words like moody behavior, tantrums, and weakness to contrast the image that Donald Trump promotes to his supporters. He is not focused on personal insults or appearance. Instead, he is breaking down the public identity that Trump presents, especially to male audiences who see him as a symbol of strength. Bautista speaks in a calm and steady way, without shouting or anger. His voice is controlled, almost like someone giving simple instructions. That calm delivery is important because it makes his message more powerful and memorable. He is not trying to entertain a crowd. He is trying to make people think more deeply about what they are seeing and believing.
Fellas, we gotta talk. A lot of men seem to think that Donald Trump is some kind of tough guy. He's not. I mean, look at him. He wears more makeup than Dolly Parton. He whines like a baby. The guy's afraid of birds. Donald Trump had his daddy pay a doctor to say his Will feet hurt so he could dodge the draft. Look at that gut. Like a garbage bag full of buttermilk.
This is where the message becomes more convincing. The script does not only rely on Dave Bautista's opinion, it also shows Donald Trump speaking about himself.
We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
One clip shows a man praising low information among his supporters, while another shows a different man publicly calling himself intelligent without being asked. No one forced or edited these words. They were spoken live into a microphone in front of a crowd. Dave Bautista described him as a winner, while Donald Trump also referred to himself as a genius, even while speaking positively about ignorance. The contrast between the two moments is clear without any explanation. It simply needs to be seen and heard as it is. The section also briefly touches on golf cheating claims mentioned in Bautista's promo, adding another example to the comparison being made.
He secretly puts the marker on the end of the putter, and then he looks like he's marking it, but really, now the mark is 3 feet closer. That's a way easier putt.
The golf course is where Donald Trump's public image is questioned most clearly, because it is a place that depends on rules, honesty, and witnesses. It needs a real scorecard and other players who either agree with what happens or speak up when something seems wrong. According to the discussion, every person who played with him and stayed silent made a choice. Dave Bautista is presented as someone who did not stay silent, even though he never actually played golf with him. This part of the story also connects strongly with wrestling fans, a large audience often ignored in political content. In a TikTok clip shared after an interview, Mark William Calloway appears alongside other figures and presents a choice between different public personalities, including Trump, Dave Bautista, and others. It turns into a kind of team selection, similar to wrestling storytelling where fans choose heroes and villains. Wrestling culture is built on loyalty, characters, and performance, so the comparison feels familiar to fans. Trump is placed into that same world, and Bautista is seen in a more heroic role. The reaction to silence from some wrestling figures also adds weight to the discussion. In the end, it becomes less about politics and more about character and truth. Wrestling fans, trained to separate performance from reality, notice these differences clearly. Bautista finishes the segment in a direct way, without jokes or build-up, simply completing his message.
This November, let's stop kidding ourselves. Donald Trump is afraid of rain, of dogs, of windmills, Merle Street, and being laughed at.
Isn't it past your jail time?
But mostly, he's terrified that real red-blooded American men will find out that he's a weak, tubby toddler.
Mommy, take me home. Mommy, I want to go home.
What's wrong, tough guy? Did someone grab you by the boy, bitch.
Guys, you can still see the room.
Thank you, Dave. You're an American son.
The final line, spoken by Jimmy Kimmel, not by Dave Bautista, is important because it shows how the message is built. A hero cannot simply call himself brave. Others must recognize it for it to feel real. Self-praise weakens the story, while outside confirmation makes it stronger. Bautista did not appear looking for attention or conflict. He spoke because he felt the meaning of toughness was being misused in public. He relied on his life experience, calm attitude, and confidence in his own truth. He did not shout or try to go viral. Instead, he spoke honestly, and the audience reaction carried the message further.